Hello! Hello, hello! Good to see ya! Oh my goodness, okay. So, as you may have noticed, the hand tracking on my model is a lot cleaner. This is because I have switched to, Waterdo over VC Face. I had, so a friend of mine kind of worked with, like, AR kits and stuff like that, and if you follow me on Blue Sky, then you would know that I had an absolute hell of a time getting this fucking thing set up. But it appears to have paid off. I'm just getting the Bejeweled game pulled up so that we can have something on while we're hanging out. How you doing today, Kit? What's going on? Hopefully we'll have some other people trickling in here soon, but I know Kid normally shows up really early, but he's working right now. The hands look really good. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. It does look really good. It looks so much better than it did before, and it's even like catching individual fingers. I could do the heart, sort of. I could sort of do the heart. I might need to adjust some things a little bit just because they're a little higher up than they probably should be, but it's working really nicely so far. So let's let's get the game open, and let's just get right in there. Please open on the correct monitor. Oh my goodness. I literally spent 2.5 hours last night looking for the freaking driver, right? Because Warudo uses, Gemini, it uses the 5.1. Oh dear. Speaking of, I appear to be lagging quite severely now that the game is open. Okay. Might have to fiddle with some things to try and get that to work a little more smoothly. Because it works fine when it's the only thing I have open, but now it seems to be... One moment. Seems to be... I love working with... I love working with things live on stream to try and get tech to work. Okay. Okay, one moment. I'm just gonna try... See if I can't, like, turn down some settings to try and get... Okay. Process. Yes. That's what I do want. Let's try... Oh no, that was a mistake. Okay. That might have messed some things up. Okay. Alright. You know what? We're just gonna be kinda laggy while I'm live, and then we'll figure it out from here, I think. Like I said, this is my first time using Warudo, so things are gonna look a little weird until I get them right. Let's just hop into the game, yeah? Okay. Hopefully things are gonna look a little bit better.
Welcome back.
Okay. I think we should be good. I might need to recalibrate the camera a little. But I am so sorry for the technical difficulties here. I'm doing my best. Let me just recalibrate the... I think I was looking... There we go. I was looking the wrong way. But yeah, I'm glad that you could come. And we're just gonna get right into the game and hang out for a bit. Because I do think it was worth it. I definitely think it was... Oh no, I still have bits in front of my face. Ah! Hang on. There we go. Whew. Thank you for your patience. I tried to get this all straightened out before stream, but you never really can get it all straightened out before you go live, can you? Whew. Well, yeah. What you been up to? What's going on? Kid's working, so he'll probably be joining us later. I imagine some other people are also in that situation. Sorry, I tapped out. I also forgot to change the stream info before I started the stream, so hopefully nothing there is going too weird. And we have point redeems now. I tested most of them, they should be working. Whew. Not much. New character came out in Honkai Star Rail, I assume, so I got him and leveled him. Did some texture things earlier too, but I've just been vibing mostly. Nice! I'll be honest, I'm really out of the loop when it comes to, like, gacha games and that sort of thing, but I'm glad that you're having fun. As far as games, I've been playing in my free time. I've been playing a lot of... I was playing Inscription. I need to turn the volume down on my computer. I can't hear myself talk. Okay, there we go. Whew. Sorry about that. Hopefully the volume hasn't been too overpowering this whole time. Oh no, I guess that means you should play with me. Maybe, I don't know. Inscription is so good. I still haven't finished it. I need to, like, finish it, but... But, you know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. So far, what I'm noticing the difference between VC Face and Water Dough. Water Dough looks a lot nicer, but only when I don't have a game open, because it seems to be taking off a lot of GPU. I'll have to see if I can optimize some things later. I've done enough fiddling with shit on stream. But yeah, I just made it to Act 3 in Inscription, and I need to finish the game. I keep doing this thing with games, where, like, I play almost all the way to the end, and then I just stop for no discernible reason. I've done that with Control, too. Like, I need to finish Control still, and at this point, I haven't played in so long that I feel like I might as well start from the beginning, because I don't have any of my muscle memory anymore.
Level complete.
Whew. Okay.
Get ready.
Because, yeah, it does look like... Yeah, that's such a mood. I did that with Inscription. I should really play it again. Yeah, fair. Totally fair. Yeah, because it looks like the tracking is dropping frames. I might have to... Again, I'll do something about that later. I might change... Because currently I'm using Media Pipe for facials. I might change back to OpenC Face, because that's the same tracking that VC Face used, and I didn't have very much trouble with VC Face dropping frames. So, we'll see. We'll figure it out. But I'm not gonna do that on stream. That would look really bad. That would look really weird if I did that on stream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need to... Because it's just like, the other thing is, I feel like I can't really stream Inscription at this point, because it's something I would have wanted to have been streaming from the beginning, you know what I mean? So I can't even really use the streams to, like, force myself to do it, you know what I mean? Okay. You know, maybe if I... Because I'll be honest, I use streaming for a lot of that sort of thing, and I know Kid does too. Sorry, I'm referring to Prism Kid, who's the artist that did the logo on my shirt. So, hold on, did I lose? Nope, hands are still working. Okay, it's just lagging really bad. Sorry about the lag, folks. We're learning as we go here. Sorry. As we go here. Kid is awesome. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. We've been friends for a very long time, and I don't regret a single moment of that. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of play by ear this stream. Well, I calm them whenever I can for stuff. Yeah, I feel that. I need to commission them again for something, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah! They're not even here. They're not even here to hear us, like, sing their praises, but they'll show up later, and... and then we'll know. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Let's see, what else have I been... I've been doing a lot of... I mean, most of what I did yesterday was just getting Water Dough to work. Because, okay, so let me tell you about the Leap Motion driver, because this has nothing to do with Water Dough. This is entirely the Leap Motion dev team, because apparently, within the last year or so, they just wiped all of the drivers from their website and then re-uploaded like a select few of the older ones for the original Leap Motion capture, because there's a new Leap Motion. There's like a Leap Motion 2 now. Yeah, and I have the Leap Motion 1 because I bought it like 5 years ago when I first started doing this. And then, so they removed all of these drivers. Waterdo requires the 5.2 driver, and the devs for Leap Motion only re-uploaded the 5.0 tracker. So the 5.2 tracker I could not find anywhere. It was just gone. It was just erased from existence. And the thing is, right, on the Waterdo page, it's like, yeah, you can use the original Leap Motion. You just need the most recent version of Gemini. But it doesn't say which version that is. And when you go to the link that they linked, that link redirects to the new dev website, not the old one. So it just... Long story short, it was a nightmare, and thank God for the Internet Archive, because otherwise I would have probably ended up on the news. Oh man, what a pain. What a pain that is. I'm glad I got it working though, because it looks much nicer than the Leap Motion tracking did on VC Face. It was. It took years off my life. I came out of the office and my husband was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I was like, I literally just spent the last 2.5 hours fighting for this fucking driver. Oh man. What a pain. Are you okay? Do I look okay? It's like, I'm okay. You should see the other guy. The other guy is the Leap Motion driver that I've been fighting with for the last 2.5 hours. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're a VTuber or a streamer, Prism Kid is here! Hello! Good to see ya! Glad you can make it! Yo! Apex is here! Hello! Hello! Nice to see ya! People are coming in. How you been? The only thing that y'all missed was me telling the story of how I had to fight the fucking Leap Motion driver, which Kid already knows about because I was venting about it in the Discord server that we have, like, but for our group, let's say. Our group that hasn't officially launched, but just wait for that. But anyways. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. You're doing good? You're just tired from work? I'm glad that, like, that job seems to be working out for you so far, though. And I'm also just glad you managed to find a job in this fucking economy. I'm glad the new stuff works out. Looks great so far. Thank you! It does look great. It really, really does. And I can do, like, more detailed hand motions. Because it's actually picking up my individual fingers. But yeah, long story short, I needed the 5.2 driver. The 5.2 driver does not exist on any official website anywhere. And after, like, 2.5 hours of figuring out which driver I even needed, then trying to find the damn thing, then finding it on the Internet Archive, getting everything installed and working, I can now use my hands more accurately in streams. I'm glad. And, you know, I've got a couple fun point redeems, so y'all keep an eye on your points so that maybe you can attack me with stuff later.
Level complete.
Saren isn't here, but when Saren gets here, if she can come, because I know she's working today, then I'm gonna shout her out for helping me update my model for the AR kit, stuff. Ah! Oh god! Fuck! Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 There it is. I might need it. I hope I didn't lose the chat too much there. need to... Oh my god, another one! Fucking hell! Okay, I might need to turn down the point value on that. I was like... I haven't bought art of my Blorbo's in so long, I miss it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Oh my goodness. I have been wanting to get some art of... I'm a clown, I love me some Coop. Very funny, very funny. I've been wanting to get some art of, like, my Baldur's Gate 3 characters, like my Tav and my Dirge and stuff. You know. Some more self-indulgent things. That's what commissions are for, am I right? Whew! I am doing... Well, I'm doing pretty good. I've had a pretty chill week so far. Mostly... Because, like, Saturday's stream, I gotta be honest, it really wiped me out. Let me see. By the way, did I actually successfully update the stream information? Because I think when I pressed start because I was running out of time, I realized I hadn't changed it from Yume Nikki. I hope it's showing the right game now. I'm not sure. This whole stream has just been tech issues of the stream, so if you missed the first 5 minutes, no you didn't. Let's just go with that. If you missed the first 5 minutes, no you didn't. I'm probably even gonna, like, put a later timestamp than I normally would on the YouTube VOD. By the way, YouTube for VODs. So if you're the kind of person that likes to watch stream archives, like if you're, you know, when you're drawing or whatever, that's a resource that I have. The one notification was Yume Nikki, but the stream title and stuff looks good. Okay. Okay. That was probably supposed to be push. I don't know why I read it the way that you typed it when I read it out loud and then I realized that was a typo. Oops. I'm watching on mobile today, so that's how I know about the push notification. Okay, yeah. I actually don't have push notifications enabled for Twitch on mobile, because most of the streamers I follow, I'm also in their Discord, and I have Discord notifications enabled, so... I'm so bad at typing on mobile. I am too! I hate typing on my phone so much. I would actually rather die. Well, okay, that's not true, because I do type on my phone. I have them turned on for friends. That's a good idea. Yeah. I probably should have them turned on. It's just that I also have, like, the Discord notifications turned on, and I don't want to get, like, 17 notifications all at once. Like, that's the main thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna level with you, just like all of you right now, here today in this chat. I hate smartphones. I hate having one. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I only got a smartphone because the flip phone that I'd been using literally snapped in half. Like, actually physically snapped in half. I had it ever since high school, all the way through, like, the 3 years of college, and then, like, the 2 years where I was working out of college. I was working at a gas station at the time, and I was, like, texting somebody coming out of the back of the store, and I just dropped it, and it went... So... And I was like, fine, I guess I'll get a smartphone, because everyone has smartphones now, and everyone wants me to have a smartphone, and so I got, like, a cheap-ass Android, and I used that one until it literally crapped itself. But, like, genuinely, 100%, next time I get a phone, I have a very high chance of just getting another old-person flip phone, because I hate smartphones so much. I hate touchscreens. I need tactile things. I need buttons. You know what was cool? The fucking BlackBerry. Does anybody remember the Black? I love buttons and tactile controllers. So correct. I threw a phone so hard against a wall once it started smoking and caught on fire, so I get it. Oh my god. Hey, Solani! Nice to see ya! Yeah, your boyfriend's in this game. Solani has a crush on the Bejeweled voice. For anyone who didn't watch the last Bejeweled stream. I was just saying on my stream yesterday about mobile rhythm games that are too hard for me because no controller. Yeah. I think the only sort of... Because I played Project Mirai Deluxe on the 3DS. And I was pretty good at the touch mode on that, but the 3DS uses a stylus for the tapping. So I think that was much different than trying to hit, like, a button with my giant fingers. Because that's the thing, it's like the phone screen is, like, this big, and the button is, like, the size of a tick. And I can't... God, I gotta stream more. No one ever comes to... So I'm just like, you should just, like... Honestly, if you started streaming again, I would probably... I know I missed your last one because it was just... But, like, I am genuinely trying to go to my friends' streams and stuff and be more active because I get, please tell me when you do so I can watch. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. The whole, it's a community, isn't it? So, I work mornings now, but if you stream on Tuesday or Thursday, I can watch because those are my days off. The time zones, yeah. The time zone. That's the other thing, it's just like, it's so hard. It's just so hard to get traction. And that's why I'm trying to be more active and, like, trying to come to my friends' streams as much as I possibly can. Just because, I don't know. One of the things I do when, like, I'm upset is I, like, self-isolate and I don't talk to anybody ever for any reason. And that's bad for me. That's really, really bad for me. So I'm trying to, especially since I've kind of hit a bit of a rough patch IRL, I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more than I normally would. Hello, Zagger! Nice to see ya! Okay. Nice to see ya! Glad y'all could come! Always a pleasure to see you in my chat. Let me see. Oh, we have point redeems now. They should work. I try to stream at times people can make it, but British debuff, yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. Like, honestly, I'm kind of... The way the streaming climate is sort of set up nowadays, it's like you kind of have to be American. Which is stupid. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Always glad to be here, though I will mostly be lurking as I'm at work. Totally valid. No worries. I know it's, like, Wednesday's kind of a weird time to stream. I get that. And of course, Saturday we'll be carrying on with Yume Miki. I lose my train of thought so easily. Do you ever just, like, hear yourself talk? Like, listen, I gotta be honest, right? Most of the time, I simply can't... Oh. Solani. Oh. I mean, I guess that's a new high score. Solani, your boyfriend killed my game. Anyways. Waiting to get out of training, but I'm lurking to support. Hey, Saren! Good to see you. Saren's the one that helped me with my model. That's the Star Heron in the chat. Go ahead and give her a follow for sure, if you haven't already. She does art, she does games, she does game dev, she does everything. I genuinely don't know how you have the energy to do all of the things that you do, but, like, shout out for that, seriously. Okay. I feel that I usually watch my streams back to listen to how I talk to try and improve. The thing is, like, I can't stand it. That's the main thing. I just can't stand the way I talk. So I'm happy that y'all come here to listen to my horrible voice. X-Kid is lurking too. So many people lurking. That's fine. Lurking is good. Because, like, obviously this is, like, a chatting stream, but that's what the game is here for, you know? I don't want you to feel obligated to, like, make conversation. Now, I just have a weird schedule because I work behind the scenes of professional shows, so I tend to work somewhere between 2 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. That's relatable. I used to hate listening back to myself as well. I'm getting a little bit desensitized to it. That's the thing. It's like I kind of have to. I was trying to do like highlight reels for like the Earthbound streams and stuff back in the day. Unfortunately, I'd have to re-download those streams because my hard drive wiped and took those downloaded VODs directly from Twitch down. Which is also why I have the YouTube, so that when stuff like that happens, I don't just lose years of streaming and archives. I'm the kind of person that's like, everything must be written down. You know? Like, it must be written down. Okay. Okay. So.
Level complete.
There we go. Don't worry, I will single-handedly fund the hard drive restoration project if I have to now that I have the job. It'll just take a while. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you want to, coincidentally, the Ko-fi stream bot dropped the link exactly at that moment. Oh my goodness. Okay. I see. I see how it is, Ko-fi stream bot. You're just gonna plug yourself all over the place. Real talk, though, if you can, I would appreciate literally anything. Like I said, I'm out of a job at the moment, so every little bit helps. I am also quite close to getting affiliate. The main thing I need right now is just, like, stream time and, average viewers. But at the rate that I'm going, it should be good. So thank you all for just coming, because that's gonna help support me a lot. While I'm looking for a job in this fucked up, horrible American economy.
No more moves.
Oh wow, that's the worst I've ever done. That might genuinely be the worst Bejeweled run in the whole world. I can relate to a hard drive wipe, and that's a lot of history and memories and shit to just leave me. Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's like, that was like no, that was longer than 5 years. Oh my god. Like, that was everything. That was like everything I've ever done. Just gone. Okay, I am gonna take a little break just to make sure that we can, basically, I'm gonna try and, like, recalibrate the hands and stuff so that it doesn't look weird when I'm on the keyboard. One moment, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh, thank you for keeping people busy during the break, kid. Hopefully this looks just a little bit better. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to fuck with the tech too much during the stream.
Go.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, what does a skeleton get if it stays out in the sun too long? Oh. Besides copious amounts of lag. Okay. Hopefully the stream is, like, still running okay. Because I know I've had problems with that in the past. But I think I managed to iron everything out in the settings and whatever. Okay. Let's see. We're still live, right? Y'all can hear me. It felt like the chat was going really good, and then all of a sudden everybody died. I want to make sure I didn't fuck something up. We're trying new technology today. That's what the Wednesday streams are for. Fucking around and finding out. Oh god, speaking of the... Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Apex! Thank you, Apex. Ugh. I was worried for a second. I was worried for a second. We got the hypercube, baby!
Level complete.
Woo! Okay. Because I know we have a lot of people lurking. But I want to make sure... my PC isn't, like, actually dying trying to run all of this. Because I'm definitely noticing that Waterdough is... Stream crashed, but I'm back. Okay. That's kind of what it looked like to me, too. And I noticed that in, like, the Twitch stats doc in OBS, it started the timer over, and I was worried. I was really worried for a second. Anyways, you never told us what happens to a skeleton. It gets a skeleton. Very nice. Skeleton. Very nice.
Excellent.
I'm gonna have to see if there's something I can do to make Waterdough run a little bit more smoothly. Here, let me... Sorry, I tabbed out for a moment. There we go. Because I did have the window minimized, so maybe having it up will actually help things. Do we want to talk about eating the Bejeweled pieces, or have we exhausted that mode of conversation? My on-theme puns and riddles for the VOD tradition begins. Yes, very good. Let me see. Oh, do I have to use the cube? I might have to use the cube. I think I do. I think I do have to use the cube. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Honestly, I could talk about that every time, especially because Halloween is coming up. Mood! Genuinely mood.
Get ready. Excellent.
Did I hear eating pieces? Yes! Last time I streamed Bejeweled, we were talking about which of these little gems would be the tastiest to eat. I'm not gonna say what we settled on, because I want to hear your opinion first. No spoilers. The blue ones kind of look refreshing now that I think about it. Yeah, potentially. 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 But maybe I'm just thirsty. Fair, yeah. Hey, we back! Yeah! Sorry, I think the stream crashed for a moment. But I think, hopefully we should be back in by now. I tabbed out to try and mess with some stuff in Warudo, and that was a mistake. I will not be doing that again. Yellow ones look like lemon drops. They do. They do a little bit. Most people last time I streamed this said that the red ones looked the yummiest. Including myself, but that's because I'm a sucker for, like, cherry-flavored things. Hopefully that stream crash doesn't, like, screw up things too much.
Level complete.
Red do look like the most enjoyable eating experience, I said, because of their shape. That's true. That's true, because the others look kind of pointy in places. But now I do think we need to reconsider, because what if instead of hard candies they were like gushers with like the filling in the middle? Because like obviously like with hard candies and stuff. Not too pointy like blue or purple, but more interesting shape than just like an orb like green or white or orange. Yeah. Because I do think if they were gushers, the blue ones would probably taste the best. Blue or orange are the most, like, gushers. Just the right amount of stimulation, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't lose too many people. I'm not a fan of gushers really, but if they were gushers I would say blue or green. Yeah. Fair. I'm kind of a sucker for like gummy candy. Like, oh my goodness, we can't even buy fruit snacks anymore because we buy like the big ass like Walmart thing of fruit snacks and it's gone within a day because I eat like 7 of them in like 5 minutes. Especially like the Walmart smiley face fruit snacks. I don't know why, but those are the best ones. Like, I understand it's a generic brand and whatever else, but, like, genuinely, peak fruit snacks right there. Oh yeah, I could destroy a big box of fruit snacks. For real, though. And then I get, like, super sick off of the sugar, and my husband is like, stop doing that, and I'm like, I can't. Right. I get the Welch's tropical fruit flavor. Yeah, the Welch's ones. I kind of want to... Sam's Club gummies is the worst thing ever. Buy a box for a month, lasts 3 days. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to go back to Blue Sky and like let people know about the crash and that like we're still up, but I don't. I'm genuinely afraid to tab out again, if I'm being honest. Anyways. Yeah, tell me about it. Whew, okay, so. I got you, I can repost the post. Thank you! Because also, there was an internet outage in my area yesterday, so I wonder if that might also have something to do with it. It might not just be me tabbing out and trying to fuck with the thing. We do not get... I mean, honestly, for a graveyard, we get pretty good internet reception, but every once in a while... But yeah. I just want to make sure, because, like, I don't know, the Wednesday stream was kind of a test stream last week for me streaming again. This week it's a test stream for Warudo and the other sort of, like, tech stuff that I've been working on. Yeah, the Gravekeeper trips over the Ethernet cable and it gets unplugged from the router, and it's a whole ordeal, yeah.
Incredible.
Fortunately, my cat Gator does not chew on the Ethernet wires. She has chewed up my headphones multiple times. Seriously, this cat, I had to buy new, like, headphones twice because she chewed through the wire like a fucking wire cutter. Just like, onk. And it's like, why are you the way that you are? Gator is the weirdest cat I've ever seen. Like, I simply don't know what her problem is. Her problem is...
Excellent.
You may have a small puppy there. Yeah, I think... I think she... Because I know she had been around dogs before, like her previous owner had dogs. And I think the owner before that also had dogs. She might have picked up some dog-like behaviors in her childhood, and that's why she chews on stuff. Gator is such a funny cat. She is. She is. She was rehomed to us for crimes against pasta. She literally, like, would break into her previous owner's pantry to steal, to chew into a box of pasta and eat all of the noodles. Like, literally just, like, steal the noodles, crunch them up, move them behind the couch. Freedom, I am free! Nice! Always good to be off work. Always good to be off work. Good to be off work. Follow the star heron, by the way. That's what I'm gonna do, like, every stream. I'm just gonna pick friends to, like, chat out. Well, not off work, but no more meetings today. Oh, yeah. Either way. Either way. Meetings are annoying, too. I gotta shout you out. You helped me get my model up and running with the AR kit stuff. Same reason I gotta shout out Prism Kid for, like, the t-shirt logo and things. I at least owe you that much. Also, Saren just hit affiliate, so congrats for that. Excited to see the new model and stuff in action. I've gotten some spoilers behind the scenes because of Discord servers and the like. Soon, yes! Looking forward to it. I just like helping where I can, yeah. And you know, we need more of that, I think, in the world today. And I appreciate it, so... Oh god, speaking of, I'm, like... obviously, I'm shooting for affiliate. I'm, like, super close, as a matter of fact.
Good. Level complete.
If we can get the Bejeweled guy to say... I returned to, I was eating a snack. Nice. Same, that affiliate push is just a little bit rough for me, yeah. It's the whole viewers, like, average viewers. That's just killing. That was killing me the last time I was streaming, like, before the re-debut, and it's like, this time I think I actually might be able to do it, but I don't know. I'm really hoping for... I just need, like, the 3 average viewers things, but I average, like, 2 viewers every stream. Yeah, that's what was getting to me. Give me like one moment. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Welcome back, Kit! Don't be afraid to open up your phone and watch your own stream. You count as a viewer. That's a life hack. Fun fact, before I got like a 2-monitor setup, that's how I was reading the chat, is I would just join my own stream on my phone. I was doing pretty good those last couple streams. Like last week I got like, I think I peaked at like 11 viewers, which is massive. That never happens. Even like more popular affiliate streamers don't get 11 viewers per stream. That was like the maximum amount of viewers. It wasn't like total, but that's the other reason why I'm always trying to make your streams, is because like that push for those average viewerships, it just, like, that's the killer. Followers is easy, stream time is easy. It's getting the average viewers. Fun fact, Twitch counts viewers every 5 minutes, and that goes towards your average. Fun fact, unmute the Twitch player to count as a viewer. You don't count as a viewer if you mute. Ah, okay. So you can mute the tab in your computer if you're busy, so that you still count as a viewer. I did not know that, but it does make sense. Okay, let me see, what can we do here? We're just talking about all the affiliate life hacks here on stream today. Woo! I try to make friends streams and leave the sound on because that affiliate push is so hard. Yeah, exactly. And that's also why I'm trying to be more active, because it's just like, you know, it's kind of a community thing, you know? We gotta stick together and try for that affiliate push, because the more we help each other, the more it helps all of us in the long run. Like, I try not to fuss over viewers too much, but it's like, I don't know, I kinda need the money. I need the money from, like, bits and stuff. So I promise I'm not gonna spend the whole stream crying about how I don't get enough viewers, because it's also not true. The last week's streams I did phenomenally well for average viewership. And I appreciate every single one of you, even when we're below the peak level that Twitch wants you to have. Because the fact that, again, like I said earlier, the fact that anyone wants to come here and listen to my stupid voice for 4 hours is a miracle to me. I feel ya, I lucked out with finding a group back in my Twitch stream days that would just send their lurkers to those without affiliate. I've been one ever since. Yeah. And that's kind of... Oh! $5 tip from Saren, thank you so much! Oh my goodness! I wasn't expecting that! Oh my gosh, Saren, thank you! Oh no, I blew up my. I should have been paying attention. I blew up my hypercube. Sorry, I got thrown off. I wasn't expecting the tip. It always makes me blush a little bit. That like, because it's just like you could just sit here and watch for free, and I'm happy enough that you're just sitting here and watching for free. But the fact that you're willing to give me any money at all is massive, frankly. Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. The stream viewership goals, right. Yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah, it's rough. I hope Solani's still here. He'd be sad if he missed the guy saying incredible. We gotta get a good enough combo so that the Bejeweled guy will say incredible. I need to see if I can, like, rip those recordings from the game files, because they would make good sound effects for, like, Twitch alerts and things. Oh! Oh, that's... hold on. Sorry, I just realized I'm missing... I just realized I'm missing the alerts capture for the... For the points, the channel points. How silly of me. I had it on the Just Chatting stream, and then I missed it for... There we go, that's a little better. Because I heard the sound, and then I looked over at OBS and I didn't see anything, that's why. But yeah, we have channel points now. Throw stuff at me. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. Oh, I actually didn't know you could do channel points and stuff before affiliate. Yeah, I didn't either. I was looking at my freaking, I was looking at my channel settings after... Oh. Ah! Okay. There we go. The alerts are working. The alerts are working. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was looking at the channel studio or whatever Twitch calls it. And it was like, set up your points and shit. And I was like, okay. Okay. Yeah. Because Warudo was like, here's some default ones that you can customize. And I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with the liquid one. And it's gonna be highly caffeinated liquid blasting into my face. Gatorade after a game style. I'll have to check mine. I don't think I saw it in there, but I might have overlooked it. I think you might have, because I did notice the little channel point icon on your stream last time I was there. I don't remember, though. It's a new thing that did when they updated the ad breaks rules. I've also heard that if you use ad blocker or VPN, they don't count as viewers anymore. Huh. I did not know that. Because, like, I think it... I'll have to look for confirmation of that, to be honest. Because I also know that I did not see the points thing as on my stream. Yeah. I don't know. Because I was also surprised that, like, Solani was able to give me bits when I haven't made affiliate yet. I don't know how or why that happened. But then I looked and it was like, you can get bits now, and I was like, oh, okay. It might be because I did the monetization onboarding ahead of time, just because I was like, I might as well do this, right? Because the, like, I plan to hit affiliate eventually. That's probably it. I haven't done mine yet. Yeah, that's probably it. Because I was like, you know... Because, like, I looked at the stats from the first 2 streams I did since, like, starting again, and I was like, I'm doing pretty good. I might actually hit affiliate this time. Might as well get the onboarding out of the way, and then they updated the rule, like, 3 times in quick succession. It was hard to keep track. That makes sense. That really does make sense. Ugh. Twitch monetization is just so hard. There's a reason why I set up the Ko-fi. And it wasn't just because I wasn't an affiliate yet, it's also just because, like, even when you are an affiliate, it kind of makes things... It's not great, you know? It could be a lot better. But yeah, that was part of, like, sort of what pushed me to switch to Warudo over VC Face, was like the interaction with the viewers, and also because you can use 3D props in Warudo, and in VC Face you can only use 2D ones like PNGs and stuff. So Yeah, I was gonna say Solani has some, like, wizard magic happening with those bits! Yeah! Solani's bits are magical. I'm sorry, they knew what they were doing when they named them bits, okay? That's all I'm saying. They knew what they were doing when they named them bits. But yeah, that's why it caught me by surprise so much when Saturday Solani was like, here's 100 bits. Is what are... Yeah. I'm just saying, they knew what they were doing. I know Solani's probably lurking. He's around here somewhere. He's always watching. Solani is my favorite graveyard ghoul. That's not true. I love all of you equally. That's not true. I love all of you equally. So. He's with me in the walls. Yeah! Solani is in the walls. He appears when you least expect him. Yeah. You say Solani 3 times into the mirror and then he jump scares you. He's truly a specter. All the support snuggles are with you always, my friend. Thank you. You're genuinely, like, it always makes me happy to see you in my chat, Zagger. You're a bright spot in a very dark world. Okay. So here's a question for the chat. Are you, like, because obviously, like, you're the spirits and ghosts and ghouls and whatever else hanging out with me in this graveyard. So what type of ghost or ghoulie are you? Assign yourself a haunted gender, I guess. That's not... Never mind. I didn't... Don't click that. That was awkward. That was... I'm a clown? Yeah. Just a normal clown. Don't even have to be a haunted clown. Frankly, it does count, yeah. Turns out that I forgot what the name is, like the official name for fear of clowns, but it's apparently like the top phobia in the US or something. I've never been afraid of clowns. I've always wanted to be I kind of wanted to be a clown when I was a child. And now I'm just wondering how much you get paid to be a clown. I like to imagine I'm a poltergeist, probably. Yeah. I can see that. Colorophobia. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. What's the Tumblr post that's like, apparently like the key to clowning? Yeah, no wonder I don't get any viewers. They're all scared of me. Oh no! Too many colorophobics. Can't. No one's showing up to see Kit stream. But yeah, I'm wondering if... I lost my train of thought. I'm not scared of you. Do your worst, clown. A Reaper? Nice. That tracks, Apex. It's funny because I used to be scared of clowns and now I'm a clown fucker. So. I mean, monster fuckers are a thing for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Because obviously we all know I'm a zombie. Oh my fucking god, the drops. Missiles inconspicuously. No one's used the soda can points yet. I've noticed you're all saving up your points for the caffeine blast or whatever I called it. Hello! Oh man. Oh! Ah! There it is! There it is! There it is. is. Oh, oh, hydrate, hydrate. Obviously, I'm not on camera, so you can't see me drinking from my water bottle. I should hook that one into a beam attack or something. I don't know. But yeah, because it's like, those are the best pointer games, you know? The ones where you throw shit at a VTuber. I'm never beating the allegations. I mean, what? We all want to spurt the goo? Hold on. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention to the chat because I got hit in the head with a soda can. I'm a living magic dagger with a soul. I think I'm myself, but if I had to name the closest off my head, I'll go Dillahan. Nice. Nice. Apex threw a soda can at me and I missed Kit being horny in my chat. So, fun fact about me, if you haven't noticed already. If you haven't noticed already, I get distracted extremely easily, so... Cause like, I'm just saying, okay? Cause like, the water attack thing is one of the default, like, interaction things you could set up in Warudo when you go on to the, like, onboarding. And I'm just saying, I know people use it for not water. And we all know. And I'm not gonna elaborate. I mean, I know I'm also a buster of ghosts, but since I can banish other ghosts to the Shadow Realm, what would that be? Oh! Posture check. There we go. No shrimping on this stream. Sorry. But since I can banish other ghosts to the Shadow Realm, what would that make me, really? It's alright, we love Prism around here, horny or otherwise. You should have seen me earlier when I was doing the HSR event. Sampo stages in it, and it's called Sampo's Love Bomb, and I was like, haha, yeah, he can bomb me with my love anytime. You're a buster. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've opened a can of worms that cannot be closed. I'm just saying, I know that VTubers use that effect for not water. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty. A Ghostbuster. That's... well, okay. Nope. Sometimes you need to keep your thoughts to yourself, and that is... well, what I just thought just now is one of those times where you keep your thoughts to yourself. Oh my god. I don't know what my computer just did. I just saw it, like, refresh or something in the background. Please don't drop the stream again. No! 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 Okay. Okay. By next stream, I need to get, like, a jail setup. We're putting Kit in the salt. Kit is going to the salt ring to think about what they've done. Think about what they've done. Horny jail and it's just me. Kit gets put in the salt circle, yes. Woo, okay. Hold on, something happened with the tracking. It's dropping frames like crazy. I'm gonna have to, like, try and optimize Warudo a little bit. It's okay, you have Solani in there with you. Y'all bring me so much joy. Thank y'all for living up my chill, boring night at work. Always, my dude, always. Joke's on you, I get my own room. You have a roommate, kicks the moth out. I don't know if you're gonna be able to kick Solani out, to be honest. I don't think... Sorry, everything's going haywire. I'm trying to get my... I think I think we've got the tracking back up. I think we've got the tracking back up, but my leap motion is acting weird. He is firmly planted in the salt. Punts him into the salt. It's always nighttime! It's always nighttime here, kid. Oh my goodness. There is no sun. Oh. See, and like, okay, here's... Its sun still exists, it's just further away! I mean, there has to be a sun somewhere, because that's where the moonlight comes from. The moon is basically just a big mirror.
Level complete. Get ready.
Whew. But yeah, the only sort of goals for the Bejeweled stream are get the guy to say incredible, because we always need that, and 2, which is to try and beat my high score. I just have to kick harder. Oh.
Excellent.
Oh dear. Okay. I've got to post my new VTuber intro card that I did. I don't know if people on Blue Sky like do it. I know it was a meme on Twitter like ages ago. Like several years ago. I love you, Solani. We all love Solani.
Excellent.
Stream to do incredible. Someone goes in the salt. Spooky pun riddle for the Bob. Jordan gets put in the queue. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It is quite viscous, isn't it? The Mountain Boo. Isn't it? Oh god! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! There it is. There it is. Okay. Fuck! There it is. Fuck! There it is.
Good.
Oh no, God! It's just 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Jesus. Okay. 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 Whoopsie-doo, here comes the goo! Oh my god! Yo! We got a subscription! Hey! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! That's my first sub, guys! That's my first sub. That is diabolical. It is! Yeah, I guess. It must be because I completed that onboarding. I did look at the payouts though, and I definitely can't get the payout until I hit affiliate. So we're gonna have to get those stream averages up. But yeah, I'm ready for it. We're gonna do it this time. Last time I got a little discouraged. I kinda, you know, it was one of those things where it was like, I don't know if I wanna, and then of course real life happened, and that always happens. But this time, we're sticking with it. We're gonna get affiliate. We're gonna do it this time. I'm being confident in myself. It's hard not to get discouraged, just Ralph. Yeah. But like, honestly, this starting streaming again was like the best idea I've ever had. We are doing it. Because we genuinely are doing it. And also I'm having a ton of fun hanging out with all of you folks. Hell yeah, I love having fun with all my friends. Yeah! We're making it happen. And this time we can go a little bit longer, I think. Because I don't actually have that many chores I gotta do after my husband gets home, so... And I always say this. I noticed that last time, where at, like, Saturday I was like, we could go a little bit longer. And then, like, because, like, every time it's like, you know, it's like 45, 30 minutes until, like, the proposed stream end. And then I'm like, I feel great. We can go a little bit longer. And then it hits, like, 4 o'clock and I'm like, But, like, genuinely, at the moment, well, I was about to say I feel good, but then I lost the game. Oops. Genuinely do not regret the fucking stream interactions. Best idea I've ever had. Yeah, I went 20 minutes over yesterday and I was like, ugh, yeah. Ugh. It's tiring. It's really genuinely very tiring. Fortunately, I worked at a call center, so I'm prepared for extended periods of time with just talking. Meanwhile, I can only manage like an hour before I get hella burnt out. Yeah, I feel that. My stamina is only 2 hours. I want to go for 3, but damn, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd really be like that. Sorry, OBS was distracting me. Looking at people who can go for 4 or 5, like, how? For real, though? Like, I get taking breaks and, like, going to the bathroom and shit, but, like, it's still exhausting. I don't know, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll build up the stamina to, like, have, like, those massive... And then you get, like, people who do, like, the 24-hour charity streams or whatever, and it's like, shout out to you if you can do that. I'm sure it's for a good cause. I would die. Like, I would actually die. And I'm already dead. Like, I need you to understand. I would actually die. Alrighty. Looking forward to playing Yume Miki again on Saturday, though, genuinely. Imagine doing what Kai does. Imagining streaming for a month straight, to me, that sounds terrible. For real, though! Like, at that point, it's like, you're watching me, like... like, it's just, I can't do that. I can't do that. You just have the stream on while I'm sleeping? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. It's just, oh. A whole... I'm also excited for more Yume Miki. Yeah. It's gonna be great. We're gonna... We made a lot of progress last time. I don't know if we're gonna finish the game next time. We might. It depends on how lost and confused I get. But to be fair, getting lost and confused is the entire game. That's what I love about it, frankly. I hope I can finish at work in time to watch from the beginning. Yeah. I mean, there's always the VOD, but it's not quite the same as being there, you know? Yeah, I love getting lost in there. Same. I'm getting the vibes. Getting lost and confused is my entire life. Mood. Big mood.
Level complete.
I live in a fun house? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Get ready.
For real, I love watching the VODs while I draw or something, but I also just really love chatting. Yeah, that's true. Because, like, that's the thing about... I was kind of saying this in the chat on Saren's stream. Once again, that's the Star Heron in the chat. But, like, the thing about streams is people come there for you. They're not there to watch the game. They're there to watch you and hang out with you. It's an interaction thing. And that's why, like, points are a thing. That's why like bits and subscriptions and things like that are integrated into Twitch, and it's because people come to live streams because they want to interact with the streamer. And that's part of what makes it easy, and that's part of what makes it hard, is because people, like, you really do just have to carry it with your own charisma. That's the only thing that you can do, because it's like, I could give you the best gameplay in the entire world, and it would be boring as hell if I have the charisma of a wet paper bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all, like, if you played Inscription, the main character of Inscription is a YouTuber that opens pack cards, and his YouTube channel is failing, and it's easy to see why basically immediately, and the actor does a really good job of portraying this, because when he's like filming his card pack opening videos, he's very wooden, he's very stiff, he's very like, and now we are going to do the thing, and it's like, nobody's gonna watch this, buddy, you're boring. And it's not because opening card packs is boring, it's because you're not carrying it. But keeping that in mind means that it's like, I can play whatever game I want. And I don't have to worry about being good. I don't have to worry about, like, playing, like, whatever, like, hit popular game is on nowadays, because it's all about me. and yeah, it's like a double-edged sword kind of realization for me. Yeah, it really is, because it's just like, okay, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about, like, trends as much or anything like that. But at the same time, yikes, you know? Like, it's just me. I just have to be good enough. So once again, I think that's part of the reason I was crashing out this past time LMAO, but that's its whole thing I won't get into. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's fair. But at the same time, you know, there's more to it than that. Obviously, like, discovery is kind of key, and discovery nowadays is such a pain in the ass because you have to worship the almighty algorithm who giveth and taketh away. I don't know. I'm trying not to worry about it too much, you know? Like I said, I don't want to spend the whole stream going, I don't have enough viewers, I want to be an affiliate, but it's like, it'll happen. Because, like, I'm doing my best, and we're just gonna, and if it doesn't happen, oh well. Hopefully I can just get a job, like a real job, and make my money that way. In the meantime, it's keeping me busy, and it's keeping me connected, and I can hang out with all of you lovely people. Yeah, no, I get you, it's an interesting conversation for sure, though. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's definitely something to kind of keep under consideration. Like, my husband decided to try streaming for a little bit when Destiny 2 The Witch Queen came out. And he was like, it'll be really popular because The Witch Queen, like, it just dropped. Everyone's gonna be looking into The Witch Queen. And it kind of bombed because there wasn't much going on, like, on the stream itself. He doesn't even play Destiny 2 anymore. And it was really funny because I've never played Destiny. I don't know anything about the lore or anything like that. But what was really funny was, like, he stopped playing Destiny because he was like, this is just, you know, I'm realizing I'm not really having fun. I want to take a break from it. I just want to, like, play some of the other games that I have. And then, like, a week later, he walks up to me and he's like, hey, so I remembered that, like, I remembered what it's like to play video games that are fun, actually. Like, no shade to Destiny players necessarily, but I do think it was funny watching that happen, where he was just like, I'm not having fun with this game anymore. And he realized he wasn't having fun anymore because he was playing other games that he was actually having fun with. Oh yeah, I see. Oh, I feel attacked. Yeah, sorry, Apex. Apex is one of my husband's, Destiny buddies. They do other things together. Because my husband doesn't really play Destiny anymore. He'll play with his buddies. But... It's just kind of a fun... Where was I? What's happening? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. So it's like... And I think, like, starting streaming again has sort of had the opposite effect on me, where it's just like, oh yeah, I love this, actually. I love sitting down with Bejeweled and just, like, rambling for 3 hours about nothing with people that I like to hang out with, you know? But yeah, no, I had the realization, like, Saturday night after I finished streaming, where I was like, oh, I actually might hit affiliate. Oh no, I have to, like, think about emojis and things. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, that was what was happening. Yeah, it's giving me, like, that podcast kind of feeling. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit podcasty. Why did I blow up my hypercube? I should have been paying attention. Destiny is honestly a toxic fan base. Have the people want to hear people rip into the game and be negative, so unless you're willing to be negative all the time, it's hard to get viewers. Yeah, and that too. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know, man. Well, and also just like, me personally, like, online multiplayer games like that aren't very fun. I like to play online games with my friends, but I don't really like playing with strangers online. It's just... I like the sort of feeling of, like back in the old days when you were all sitting on the couch with the N64 playing Smash Brothers, and you weren't really playing it, like, to be the very best, like no one ever was. You were just, like, playing as Kirby to troll your friends. You can get circus decorations in Genshin BRB grinding out the housing system. Oh boy.
Level complete.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things. Making a clown town. You do it. You make that clown town. I don't know anything about Genshin Impact. I know it's a gacha game. People, it's kind of popular because a lot of people have crushes on the characters. That's the extent of my knowledge. I'm in the same boat. I just want to play games with friends, not strangers. Yeah, and it's just like, there's no shade to playing an online game with strangers. If you get enjoyment from that, more power to you. But make sure you're getting enjoyment from it, you know? Yeah. That's the main thing. It's like, you shouldn't do things because you feel like you're obligated to, unless, like, you genuinely are obligated to. Like, obviously you need money to live, so you need to go to work and you need to, you know, blah, 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 etc. But, like, when it's a game, it's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, play a different game, you know? I'm one of the people that has crushes on characters. Yeah, same. I just like playing games with friends. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know. One of these days, what I really want to do is just get a bunch of my buddies together, like a bunch of my VTuber buddies and whoever else, and just play Among Us on stream. Because Among Us streams are the best thing ever. They're so funny, but you need at least like 6 people, and the scheduling on that is fucking is evil. I'd rather have a friend with me, but I don't have many friends who play it, so it's hard. Yeah. Among Us, yes! Because, like a really good, like, big game of Among Us is so fun when you're playing with friends. But unfortunately, when you're an adult, getting 6 or 7 or 8 people in the same place at the same time, even when it's a virtual place, nightmare. Actual nightmare. Just the worst thing ever. I need water. Oh. Pardon me. My throat is dry and scratchy from the fucking allergies. And I did take my meds before the stream, but I don't think they've kicked in just yet. Pardon me. Among Us, yes, I've only played once, but I want to play. Yeah! I'm unemployed, so I'm pretty much free whenever. I feel that! That's where I'm at right now. Where it's just like, I have all this free time, and I've been sleeping for... Oh my goodness. So, there's a reason why... So, like, here's the deal. I've been sleeping like 12 to 14 hours, and that's like in character and out of character. I don't know why I'm sleeping so much, but I've just been exhausted all the time. I'm trying to take care of myself, actually, and it's so hard. The temptation of sleep is so real. It is! It really is. And it's like,
No more moves.
I need to actually, like, set my alarm earlier. I had an alarm set for, like, 1 p.m. so I wouldn't sleep past my stream time. But, with that said, I woke up at, like, 12:30 and I was still kind of rushing to get the stream started on time, and I missed updating the freaking go live notification and all that on the stream information. Because it's so easy to justify the mindset of I have nothing going on, so I may as well sleep in. Yeah, and that too. Well, and just the thing is, like, I'm a little frustrated because I was unemployed when all my friends were busy, and now lots more people have free time now that I have a job. Oh, it do be like that though, doesn't it? I totally feel that. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just, gosh, I don't even know. What was I talking about? Nope, I forgot. We are indeed out here, yes. Nope, I forgot. If you were watching the VOD and you were like, damn, this bitch loses their train of thought every 5 minutes. Yeah. It's a little easier in the live stream when people are kind of coming in and out and not paying attention. I mean, I'm sure y'all are paying attention. I shouldn't say it like y'all ain't paying attention. Have I mentioned that I love you? But I will still make an effort to join and hang out and organize hangouts and things. Yes! Yes, and that's the thing, it's like, I'm trying to make an effort for that as well. I mean, I have, like, government official low capacity to work, so this is forever, maybe. Or until I'm less disabled. Yeah, I feel that. Honestly, if the disability system in America was less of a joke, I'd probably be on disability. But I'm married, so they're gonna reject my application no matter what. Like, I'm not gonna get into that shit on stream. Like, we're trying to avoid kind of the heavier topics, you know? Because that's no fun to talk about, but at the same time, like, yikes, yeah. Because, like, genuinely, I have chronic fatigue. So it's one of those things where it's like, now I genuinely don't have to set an alarm to make sure I get to work on time, except for on the days that I'm streaming. And so I've been sleeping, like, obscene amounts of time. Like, I've been sleeping so much, and it's actually bad for me. Like, it's not good. I should not be doing this. I have, looks at my list of bullshit. Yeah, we'll be here a while. Mood. Feel that. Feel that. The last thing I will say is I feel you on that bit about the system here in America. Yep. And I don't think anything else needs to be said, really. Oh, you know what? Halloween is coming up, and I just thought, because I was thinking about eating the Bejeweled pieces again. Favorite Halloween candies. Like, not necessarily your favorite candy bar in general, but like your favorite, like, you get this in your bucket when you're trick-or-treating and it's the best day of your life. That's what I'm thinking.
No more moves.
Every time I ask the chat a question, the Bejeweled guy is like, and you're done. And you're done. Whatever's on discount after Halloween that I can buy and eat. Big mood. Oh my goodness. I've been eyeing the Halloween candy aisle in my grocery store. And every time I do, I'm like, just wait. Just wait until November 1st. It'll be like 75% off and then you can have all the candy. Favorite Halloween candy is definitely not the Reese's Pumpkin. Jordan already knows why. We were talking about the Reese's Pumpkin in your server. Because we were talking about the whole yes, we had that whole conversation in the Discord about the ratio of chocolate to peanut butter. Because it's very important. The ratio of chocolate to peanut butter is very important. I kind of like the Reese's Pumpkins, just because, like, I think I tend to prefer the more, not candy at all, but I've loved the popcorn balls. Yes, oh my goodness. Popcorn balls are so good, especially when you get, like, a good one. I live with my parents and they don't do Halloween, so I just get whatever's on sale after all. Yeah. I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to live with my parents anymore because yikes. Oh no! Wait, what? Goo? Oh no! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so much goo. That's so much goo. That's totally fair too if you like more peanut butter. I'm more into chocolate myself. But yeah, but then we got into this whole conversation because, and here's my conspiracy theory of the day. They use different peanut butter in the pumpkin ones. I swear they use different peanut butter in the pumpkin ones. Timed that perfectly. You really did. I remember, because like I remember trying to time like sound effects and things on other people's streams, and it's hard to get the timing right. You really nailed it that time. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what was my favorite. Like I'm trying to think. So it was probably something like, I have to take off, Jordan. Have a great rest of your stream. Have a good day, Apex. Thanks for coming. Glad to see you. Yeah, I'm with you on the different peanut butter. The ones on the holiday shapes taste more dry to me. There's different peanut butter in the holiday shapes than there is in the regular Reese's cups. Why does nobody talk about this? The truth must be told to the people. Okay. Anyways, mine. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what mine is. It's kind of a deep cut, but they have the Twizzlers packages, the little ones, and it's different Twizzlers. Like the Twizzlers are different than in the regular Twizzlers packages. I'm a big fan of like licorice in general. Twizzlers was my favorite as a kid, and it's still, I would actually kill a man for a Twizzlers. I have a different licorice brand that I like better now, but the little ones that they put in the variety packs for the Halloween, they're different. They're not the same as the ones that you get in the big packs like normally. And I was always like super hyped for the Twizzlers, man. Whew. Okay. Okay. Also, and I know this is controversial, but I do kind of like candy corn. Candy corn is a controversial candy, just a little bit, because you either like it or you don't. I wouldn't eat candy corn all the time, though. It's only good, like, in the season. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't really want candy corn outside of the Halloween time. Not the chocolate flavored ones, though. The chocolate candy corn is nasty.
Level complete. Get ready.
Prism Kid loves candy corn? Hell yeah. Never had candy corn. I don't think we have them here in the Britland. I mean, I'd say that's a shame, but I'm not sure if it is. It's very sweet, and it's very chewy, and it kind of tastes... I'm not sure. The company that makes the pumpkin-shaped ones makes the best candy corn. Yes! The pumpkin-shaped one. They're kind of... I don't know, how would you describe the flavor? It's kind of like a marshmallowy thing. Tastes like corn syrup. Yeah, that's pretty much it! I like candy corn, Zagger likes candy corn. We've got some candy corn believers in the chat. We've got some candy... Candy. Tastes like corn syrup is probably the best description I can think of. So thank you for that, Sarah. Greatly appreciate it. Because I was really struggling to think of anything that tastes the way that candy corn tastes. But yeah, it's sort of soft and it's sort of chewy and it's sort of melty. It's not quite like a marshmallow texture, but it's a little bit firmer than a marshmallow texture. Because texture is important to taste too. Which is why I'm... Because, like, the thing is, right, I've been a creative writer ever since I was a child. Minty, you made it! Hello! No worries, bro. I'm glad you can make it. We were talking about Halloween candy. We were talking about candy corn specifically, because Kit has never had candy corn. So I was trying to, because the thing is, okay, what I was saying is I've been a creative writer ever since I was a kid. I don't really talk about it much in the circles that I'm in now because I feel like I wouldn't like it then. Yeah, it's one of those American candies that's like hella sweet for no reason. It's not the worst, it's not the most egregious case of extremely sweet Halloween candy for no reason, but it is quite sweet. It's like if you turned a marshmallow into a raisin version of itself. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, so one of the things I've always struggled with in my writing was like describing tastes, which is why I'm taking this opportunity to try and figure out how you describe a taste to somebody. Candy corn is all right, but the pumpkins hit harder. You're right. I think the pumpkins, right? Speaking of texture, that's what I was saying, Minty. Yes, it's like a marshmallow and sugar condensed into a tiny nugget. Yes. And that's why the pumpkins are better, right? Because the candy corn is very small. So like the sort of crunchy, not quite crunchy, but you know, the firmer outer side takes up, it's the ratio. There's more of the firmness on the outside than there is the softness on the inside. The pumpkins are a little bit bigger. So the pumpkins actually have a little bit more chewiness and softness on the inside. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about candy corn. Because it's funny, because it's like you talk about Halloween candy, and you almost have to bring up candy corn because it's the most like Halloween candy. The most Halloween-y candy of all the candies, at least in America. Because like in every promotional artwork or anything ever for like... Hold on. Alright, I gotta run to the store to pick up some ingredients, so I may return, but if not, thank you for the stream! It was fun hanging out, and good luck with the rest! Looking forward to more Yume Nikki. Yeah! See ya! Have a good trip to the store. If you come back, then great. If not, then I hope you have a wonderful day! But yeah, it's like every, like, promotional artwork or whatever ever for, like, Halloween events at schools or churches or whatever you have. It's always, like, the most generic, like, candy pieces ever so that they don't, like, infringe on a brand name. And then candy corns. There's always candy corns. Candy corns. So it's like, whenever you bring up Halloween candy, it kind of feels like you have to say something about candy corn, right? Because it's the Halloween candy. Well, let me tell you, I am looking forward to the post-Halloween candy sale. Oh, that was the other thing I needed to do that I still haven't done. I need to ask, like, because I just recently moved into this apartment complex. I don't know if they do trick-or-treating here, or if, like, or anything of that nature. I need to, like, see if the leasing office knows, because I don't know if they do anything, like, official. But I also don't even know if the residents do, like, an unofficial thing. And, like, I want to have candy on hand, right? In case kids come by. I mean, let's be real, we're gonna... Because the thing is, right? The thing is, if we buy the candy too far ahead of time, I'm gonna eat it all before Halloween. We were talking about sweets earlier with the fruit snacks, and how anytime I buy fruit snacks, they disappear overnight. It doesn't matter how big the package is, they disappear overnight. And, like, depending on the candy, that would be the case.
Level complete.
I have an enormous sweet tooth.
Get ready.
Oh, also, Minty, since you just got here, we were talking about it earlier, but we got, like, point redeems and stuff set up now, which you may have noticed. So feel free to toss me a soda can or whatever at any point. I'm a really bad catch. I feel like that's the appeal, though. Do the goo. Oh my goodness. I know that's what Kit's saving up for. The best place to get candy is probably Dollar Tree if you have one in your area. Yeah, for sure. Although I will say Dollar Tree has gone significantly downhill in these last few years, especially in regards to the price. They're charging more than $1 for things now? Evil. Disgusting. Evil. Disgusting. Banned forever. You don't know that? Oh god. I should have seen this coming with, you know, there being a haunted clown in the haunted graveyard. Of course they're gonna go for the goo every time. Oh my goodness, okay. But yeah, I'm specifically happy that I got, like, the points and stuff set up, because, like, bid interactions are fun and all, but I think, trust me, I know, while I work at one and we had to change nearly all the prices. Disgusting. I feel betrayed. I feel just as betrayed as I did when, like, Little Caesars changed from, like, the $5 hot and ready to whatever they're charging now. They're charging, like, $6.25, and it's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but this pizza is not worth $6. Hopefully people haven't been too mean at you at your, not Little Caesars. Exactly! $5 hot and ready was like the thing. It was why you went there. Why are they more expensive now? How could you do this to me personally? Be right back. Yep. I will be here. Because we're still vibing. I still got energy. We're going. I lost my train of thought. I think we were talking about being betrayed by price increases. But yeah, I hope people haven't been too mean to you at your job about it, because I know how customers can be, especially with price increases. And it's like, I get it, we're all upset that things are more expensive now, but the minimum wage Dollar Tree worker is not to blame and also can't do anything about it. Ugh, but that's enough talk about work. I want to talk about candy. Ugh, Dollar Tree war flashbacks. Yeah, I can imagine. Retail is like the seventh circle of hell. Yeah. I was working at a call center before I had to quit because I was like actually gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna get into that. But like, let me tell you, I was working for a pet pharmacy, and if you don't have a pet, let me tell you, some of that shit is fucking expensive. And literally every call would just be like, why is it so expensive? And it's like, I don't know, man, they don't pay me enough to know that. I don't have to know that. Ugh. Halloween candies. Okay, so here's another question. Do you guys prefer chocolatey candies or fruity candies? It's like, to me, that's like the two main, like, candies. I've got a cat with kidney disease, and the supplements I give him so expensive. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, even just like flea and tick prevention nowadays is through the roof. I'm glad my cats are indoor only. Probably chocolate. I am a simple man. Yeah, to me it depends on the day, but I will say I get burned out on chocolate candies faster than I get burned out on fruity candies. Like, I'll eat a couple chocolates and I'll be done, you know? I'll eat a couple chocolates and I'll be done. Fruity candies, it'll just be gone. It'll like, genuinely, like, you park me with a bag of, like, Twizzlers, and it doesn't matter how big the bag is, it will be gone.
Exit. Level complete. Get ready.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm really glad, because I definitely said this, like, I think I said this last week when we were doing the talking stream. I'm really glad that I got the leap motion working with Waterdo and that it looks a lot better, because you've probably noticed that I talk with my hands a lot. I'm very much a talk with your hands kind of person. So it feels like a lot of what I'm like saying and doing gets lost without the hand tracking. I'm also glad that I got the hand tracking working because this damn leash motion was fucking expensive. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there right now. If you can go without one, they're so expensive. It cost me like $200 5 years ago, so I don't want to know how much it costs now. Speaking of things just being too expensive. I mean, I don't know. It's probably, you know, technology, it's just expensive, but... what else are we... What else is happening in my life? Halloween is coming up. I need to, like, talk to my friends, because I know one of my IRL friends was, like, throwing out ideas about a Halloween party, and it's like, I need to find out what's going on with that, because I also want to stream on Halloween itself.
Good.
Because I'm the Halloween Vtuber, let's be real. There's a reason why I always, like when I first started VTubing, I started around Halloween, and when I restarted, I started around Halloween, and it's because that's when it's the best time to find assets that fit my vibe. And I am genuinely glad that this is, that y'all are here. Seriously, it means a lot.
High score.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the scoreboard that time. Huh. I can't stop thinking about how on sale that candy is gonna be in like a couple weeks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to buy cheap Halloween candy at a ridiculous discount the day after Halloween. It's like the best. It's like, cause like, don't get me wrong, I love Halloween. I love Halloween as a holiday. I was like into it as a kid, and I'm even more into it as an adult. But the best part of Halloween is the day after Halloween when all the candy goes on sale. like maybe not if you're a kid, because when you're a kid you don't have money. But when you're an adult, the best part of Halloween is the day after when the candy goes on sale. Oh yeah, we'll be stocking up, hell yeah. Get that Halloween candy at a ridiculous discount. Okay. So I don't know, what have y'all been up to? We've had a couple people moving in and out of the chat since I asked that last. I know we've got a decent amount of lurkers too, or at least I hope we still have our lurkers. The stream did crash earlier, but fortunately, I think most everyone found their way back in.
Level complete. Get ready.
I'm just working on college work in the background. Nice. Nice. Good luck with college. I know that can be very rough. Just in general. It's very, very mentally demanding, that.
Excellent.
I return. I had to do my nightly annoy the puppy before he gets put to bed routine. I feel that. I feel that. The best part of having a pet is annoying them minorly. But yeah. I'm gonna try and maybe next week. Okay, and don't, you know, this is a maybe. I might stream a little more often next week. I might like add a Monday or something. Just so that I can kinda keep the streams coming, you know? I was doing twice a week because I wasn't in the habit of streaming anymore, and I wanted to, you know, ease myself back into it, especially after everything that has been going on in my life. Oh, so much has been going on. It's been actually ridiculous. But that is what I'm thinking.
Get ready.
What I'm thinking is I want to try. Sorry, I'm just curious. Okay. Sorry, I tapped out. I get distracted really easily. I know I've said that before, and you probably already noticed. I've lost my train of thought. That should be the next, that should be the next point reward that I put in there, like a cheap 10 points, like just a bunk for losing my train of thought. Not that it would help anything or hinder anything, because I get distracted so easily. Oh, I was talking about streaming more. Yeah. Because I used to do like regular. Imagine having a train of thought couldn't be me. Mood. Once again, big mood. Once again, big mood. Because I used to stream Minecraft every Monday, and used to stream Stardew Valley every Sunday, and things like that. I have to re-download Minecraft. I didn't do that after my hard drive died. I don't know if I still have Minecraft on my computer, actually. Hopefully I don't have any issues getting that back. I did upgrade my Mojang account to a Microsoft account when the buyout happened, because, I know there was like a limited time frame for that. But yeah, I don't know. I might pick up some more stream dates and start doing like regular staple games like that again. Because like obviously Saturday, that's gonna be like the big series stream. Like right now we're playing through Yume Nikki. After we do Yume Nikki, I'm probably gonna do Majora's Mask, I think. I think Majora's Mask is probably gonna be the one that I want to go to afterwards. I wonder if I can get a 3DS version of that up and running on my emulator. Or the original on the N64. I think I like the 3DS version just a little bit better. But they're both excellent games. And you know, it's spooky season. We should play the spooky Zelda game. And I haven't played Zelda on my Twitch channel before. At some point, I'm gonna start my Pokemon runs again because when my hard drive died, I lost my save file for Pokemon Yellow. So if you're an old fan, I'm afraid that that old Pokemon Yellow run is dead and we'll have to start over.
Incredible.
There it is! We got Incredible! There it is! We got Incredible! Okay. Yeah! I need to make emotes and stuff. I wasn't... Because, like, things are kind of moving faster than I expected them to when I started streaming again. I wasn't expecting... First of all, I wasn't expecting subscriptions to already be a thing. And I definitely wasn't expecting, like, bits and stuff like that, so... I gotta get, like, emotes and stuff. And that way you can use, like, your points to unlock random subscriber emotes and whatever. I was like, I don't have to worry about that stuff yet, and then... and then it turns out... it turns out I do actually have to, like, think about that stuff. Once again, thank all of you. I deeply thank all of you for your support, your watching. It really means a lot to me, especially if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, because my YouTube channel has like 10 subscribers. And I know that like VODs aren't super exciting and the algorithm doesn't like them really much. I posted a clip from the Yume Nikki stream on YouTube as a short. And that got, like, a decent amount of traction, but it hasn't really, like, you know, it hasn't really taken off. But yeah, socials and stuff are over that way. They're also linked in the About page underneath. So, check me out, especially if you're the kind of person that likes VODs to listen to, because all the VODs from, like, 3 years ago, when I first started streaming, are still there. So... I would definitely suggest giving it a look. I would greatly appreciate any support. And I support you if you're watching this now, whether you're watching this live or on YouTube as a VOD or even on Twitch as a VOD. They're only available for like a week. But any amount of support is extremely incredible to me, and I appreciate all of you so, so, so much. I know I said I wanted to beat my high score on this stream, and I already might have. I was not paying attention to the game. I literally just turned this game on for, like, background noise, and so that I have something to fiddle with while I chat with you guys. I know it's not your traditional, like, VTuber just chatting stream, but I think the format is very, very conducive to what I'm like, I suppose. Like I said, I get distracted, I lose my train of thought a lot, so having something going on in the background really helps.
Level complete. Get ready.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And I also, especially if you were at the beginning of the stream where I was like struggle busting through all the tech issues, I really appreciate your patience with that because I'm trying a new software. The tracking looks a lot better, but it is kind of dropping frames and I need to work with that, and I'm just glad that y'all stuck with me through whatever the hell was going on there. Oh, I see the move now. Thank you, game. I was not paying attention. Whew. I'm tempted to take a break and keep going, but also with how late it is. Because we are a little overtime, but I'm still feeling good, so I might still push it a little bit. How funny do you think it would be if I set up like a bit redeem for like keep streaming? Like obviously there would have to be a limit because like we were talking about like the wild like 24-hour streams and whatever, and I can't do that. But I don't know. Maybe after I hit affiliate, I can have you guys donate bits to make me keep going. Can't wait to be streaming Yume Nikki with people throwing soda cans at my head and shit. That would be so much fun. I am streaming Yume Nikki on Saturday. Gonna start at the same time, 2 p.m. Central Time. I need to get my schedule actually posted on Twitch, because there's a place I can put a schedule on my Twitch channel, and I haven't been doing that because I wasn't sure how routine this was gonna be. But now I'm starting to think we're getting into a good rhythm. I'm liking the chatting streams on Wednesday for like a nice, easy sort of decompression thing. So, with that said, I'm probably gonna actually, like, post the schedule on Twitch, and that'll make it easier for people in different time zones to see when I'm streaming in their native time zone. Obviously, I post the schedule on Blue Sky, over there, Blue Sky. But, like, without... But again, when I post the schedule on Blue Sky, it's specific to my time zone, because I'm not... I used to post my schedules in Eastern. Like, I used to convert them to Eastern US time. And I just couldn't do that anymore. I do not have brain. I cannot math. And it's just like, I don't...
Level complete.
Long story short, putting it on the Twitch schedule makes it easier for everybody, because I don't have to worry about converting times, and you don't have to worry about converting times either. So, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel it now. I'm gonna go to the end of this run, I think. I'm gonna go to the end of this run, and then when it kills me, we're gonna call the stream, I think. Because I'm feeling it now. But I had a great time talking with y'all, and I look forward to seeing you again on Saturday. We're not ending the stream right now because I'm in the middle of this run. And I don't know how long this is gonna go. Last week, I had a run that lasted, like, almost an hour. I beat my high score. Every time I decide that, like, I kind of want to be done, that's when the Bejeweled game is like, actually, you're gonna play forever. We were also talking about that last week, about how, this game is great because you kind of just play until the game decides you're done.
No more.
There it is, okay.
A new high score.
Right, well that high score was garbage, but I do think we did get a new high score, the second place high score this stream. It was either the second place high score or the first place high score. I wasn't paying attention. I should have been paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention. So I'm just gonna flip to the chatting stream and close the game so that the tracking kind of picks up a little bit. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for the sub kit. Thanks for the donation from Saren. I really appreciate it. We're a little bit over time, not as far over time as we were last week, but I am just kind of feeling tired. So I shall see you all on Saturday when I stream Yume Nikki. Ah, God! Oh, fuck! I'm doing the outro! Had to get one last goo in there, didn't you? Had to get one last one. Oh, do I not have the... I don't have... Did I just not set up the... Okay, I'm gonna have to get OBS set up. Less tired now, just a little bit, but I am still gonna call it here. I'll see y'all on Saturday, and, with Yume Nikki. We're gonna maybe finish the game? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Have a good day.